we're back. My next guest tonight is a cast member on Saturday Night Live, which finishes up its season this Saturday with guest host David Duchovny. Please welcome the very talented Molly Shannon. Stop grabbing. People tend to get excited when you grab your breasts and move around. You're like, what's wrong with them? It's not them, it's you.
That wasn't very ladylike.
No, it's not in the book of etiquette, I don't think. How are you?
Conan, I'm great. How are you?
I'm real good. Thanks for coming on the program.
It's so nice to be on your show.
Well, because you're 2 floors away. People don't know that. Saturday Night Live is literally 2 floors away. So you can get on the bat pole and come down here and do the program. But thank you for being here. Of
course.
You got some fun stuff planned this week?
Yeah, David Duchovny's on our show, and so it's the last show before summer. So we're just tired, but very excited to do the last
You're literally out of breath, too.
I know.
Which is good. That there's only one show left in the season now.
Yeah.
On the show, you get to sing a lot. You enjoy that, don't you?
I do. I like to sing. I really do. I like to sing. Before I was when I first started out in acting, I used to do musical theater, so I sang a lot. But I would never want to do it professionally.
You don't like singing professionally. You think you can do it when you're being funny, but if you had to do it seriously, you wouldn't be able to do it.
I would be very nervous. No, I would not want to do that.
Do you play an instrument? Do you?
When I was little, I used to take piano lessons because there was sort of like...
Yeah, that's piano, yeah.
Piano, yeah. There was pressure in my family. My dad always thought it was important for us to play some kind of instrument, but I hated it, so I used to take piano lessons with this woman named Mrs. Gold. And I used to have to go down her basement and play piano, and she had all these cats. And she was really sweet, but she was very ladylike, and she used to wear these big, like, silky blouses, and she smelled like perfume, so I used to just purposely not practice so that she would, if I didn't know the song, then she would sit next to me and have to show me how it was played. So she would go, let me play it for you. And she would sit next to me and play it, and I would love her blouse rubbed against my cheek, and that's the end of my story. Just like that. Weird. Thank you. That's so nice. No, it was just like,
that sounds eerie.
It's kind of weird, I know.
You liked it when she rubbed up against you?
Yeah.
So you would intentionally not practice?
Right.
So that she could rub up against you some more?
Yeah.
This is a therapy session gone terribly awry. That's what happened here.
She was a very feminine lady. Mm-hmm. And she just smelled nice, and she was very gentle, and she would just brush her hand while she was crossing and show me how it was played. It was just very relaxing. Like, do you ever have certain people whose voices relax you?
Sam Donaldson.
Sam Donaldson?
Yeah. His voice just, go to sleep. Relax. All will be well, Conan. I find that. I have a tape of him just relaxing me whenever I get nervous after a show or something like that. By the way, you're not that far out of college, are you? You're a young lady. We won't get into specifics.
Okay, right.
But I'm curious, did you pay off your debt to college? Because that's a problem that most people, when they see someone on television, they don't think that they would have that kind of a problem. But they do. I've talked to some of the people at Saturday Night Live, and they say, oh, yeah, I'm using this show to pay off my college debt. I was wondering if you're one of those people.
I had huge loans. I went to NYU Drama School for 4 years. Yeah! Woo-hoo! Drama school. Okay. So, it was so expensive. That's an expensive school. And my dad said that, he goes, oh, you don't have to pay off those loans. Just mail them back or say you don't return it. Or he just said that they wouldn't, they used to not track people down. You used to be able to get away with it. And,
really? Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. When was it that you could run up hundreds of thousands of dollars in college debt and not pay it?
According to my father, not too long ago. Really. So he said, really, don't worry about that. I graduated from NYU, and I owed so much money. Thousands of dollars.
College is really expensive, yeah.
I know.
And your dad was just saying, don't worry about it.
He said, just rip it up and don't pay attention to that nonsense.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you know? Does he do this everywhere?
Speed limits are suggestion. No. Stop signs, screw them.
Yeah. He does this with everything, pretty much.
Yeah. So what happened, though, was I finally did. I ripped them up for so many years, and then finally, when I got on Saturday Night Live, they came a-looking for me. They came looking for me.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
The lady showed up. She was like, "You owe a lot of money."
Well, it doesn't help that you're on television either.
Right,
They actually know exactly where to go. They know exactly what building in New York to go find you. So what happened? What kind of deal did you work out?
She came and found me. She was a very tough loan officer. And
unlike the usually sweet, nice loan officers we've all known to grow in love, yeah.
But we did work out a deal, but I literally, I used Saturday Night Live money, and a little bit before that I had some money from commercials, and I totally paid them off, and I'm very delighted. But, boy, I'll tell you, it makes you think twice about those big
about getting a higher education. Yes, kids, learn from my mistake. Don't go to college. All right. That's right. Yeah. You can steal that money. Now, Saturday Night Live season finale is this Saturday, May 9th. Host David Duchovny and musical guest Puff Daddy with Jimmy Page. That actually sounds very interesting. Molly Shannon, thank you very much for stopping by. Always fun having you on the program. We'll be right back with more Chiba.